Jay sustained many injuries consistent with a fall in the steep terrain, according to an autopsy. Jay Slater's distraught mother has disclosed that 19 days after his discovery, after a month-long search, she has flown back to Britain with his remains. Debbie Duncan, 55, and Jay's brother Zach, 24, as well as their supporting father Warren, 58, made the painful trip from Tenerife to Manchester Airport last week. Debbie is currently organizing the 19-year-old's funeral, which will take place in Accrington Cemetery Chapel on Saturday of next week. In honor of the deceased, attendees are asked to wear blue. After leaving Ridings High School, Jay went on to become an apprentice bricklayer with the PH Build Group, a job he greatly enjoyed, said a heartfelt obituary published on behalf of Jay's family. Read MOR. Jay Slater's autopsy discloses the terrible details of the teen's death. READMLOR. Following the unfortunate teen's autopsy results, Jay Slater's mother receives a chilling warning. At the young age of 5, Jay started playing football for Huncote United FC until the age of 17 and also did a few seasons with the Sunday team at St. Joseph's too. He also cherished his free time spent with pals. Jay has always loved dance and music, even as a small child. In addition to enjoying socializing and meeting new people, he loved going to music festivals and events around the nation. Jay will be deeply missed by everyone who knew him. He was a devoted son of Debbie and Warren, a beloved brother of Zach and brother-in-law of Jessica, a cherished grandson of Dawn, June, and the late Dougie, a much-loved nephew of Glenn and Katie, a dear cousin of Maddie and Tilly, and a devoted friend to many. Debbie has promised to give her son the farewell he deserves, and she intends to spend a portion of the £74,156 that her supporters have contributed to cover the cost of the ceremony. The remaining funds will cover his repatriation expenses and those of his friends and family who traveled to the vacation island to assist with the search. With addition to professional searchers, one of whom went from the Netherlands to aid with his recovery, they also cover lodging, transport expenses, and other costs for them. After a 29-day search, Jay's body was airlifted out of the mountains in northwest Tenerife on July 15 after being found in a region that authorities had characterized as impassable. The apprentice bricklayer from Oswald Twistle, Lance, vanished on June 17 after being spotted at around 8 a.m. departing Casa Abuelatina, a rented property in the isolated village of Masca. After partying at Playa de las Americas Papagayo nightclub, Jay left with 2 British men who drove him the 20 miles to the £40 per night house. The next morning, he tried to walk the 11 hours back to his own accommodations in the south of the island, and he used the opportunity to make video and phone calls to his close friends Brad Hargreaves and Lucy Law, who had accompanied him on the vacation. Jay informed 18-year-old Lucy, in what is thought to have been his last conversation, at 8:30 a.m. that he had hurt his leg on a cactus, missed a bus, and his phone's battery was only at 1%. During a previous video chat, Brad, 19, saw Jay trip over some pebbles while trying to make his way through the Parque Rural Dictano Natural Reserve to go to their Los Cristianos apartment. For nearly a month, Jay's disappearance captivated Britain, sparking a flurry of wild conjecture and conspiracy theories on social media. These hypotheses included the following: that he had been kidnapped, murdered by gangsters, carried off the island on a boat, or even that he was in hiding due to mounting debts. Aidub Qasim, a convicted drug dealer, and a friend who went by the name Rocky rented the apartment from Jay, and there were rumbling rumors that he had stolen a £12,000 Rolex watch shortly before he vanished, and that he was scared when he left. The police determined that these people were irrelevant to the investigation. Debbie, Jay's mother, was also subjected to vilification, with some even drawing comparisons between her and Karen Matthews, the Yorkshire mother who staged Shannon's abduction in 2008. Jay sustained many injuries associated with a fall in the hilly terrain, according to an autopsy performed later.